have to say that, and I think I speak for everyone, that my heart goes out to you and your family for what you've gone through the last 2 years.
Thank
I just
you.
can't imagine what that has been like and how you've pulled through. So I want to say...
Why, that's so kind of you. That's so sweet. And it's been a rough time. It really has. You have absolutely no idea. I mean, Michael was one of the most loved people in the world.
Yes.
And,
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yes.
And so you were, I mean, what a shock. I mean, we were just talking to Christian, and this rumor comes up, and he's calling his kids saying, I'm okay. And to get a call like that, where were you when you got that call?
I was at home, and my father called me, and he told me, because I live I was living 2 or 3 minutes away from Michael. And he said, you got to get over to his house. That's what he told me. And he said, they said he's sick. He's sick and he needs to go to the hospital. And then he called me back again and says, no, go to the hospital now. And that's when I rushed over to the hospital, and my mother got on the phone, and it was just, it was devastating. I lost my way through the hospital. I didn't know where I was going because I was so nervous. And I said, how's he doing? How's he doing? How's he doing? Is he okay? Is he okay? And my mother's assistant, Trent, wouldn't give me an answer. And my mother, I heard her yelling, who is that? He said, it's LaToya. And she grabbed the phone and she screamed as loud as she could. She just said, he's dead. And when she did that, I almost crashed the car. I started crying, and my head went to the steering wheel, and I started begging people on the street to drive me because my legs got so weak.
Yeah.
And I said, please drive me to the hospital. I was asking anybody.
Yeah.
And it was just, I couldn't believe it. My heart just fell to the ground.
Well, I think all of us felt the same way. It just didn't seem like he was just such a fixture. I mean, you know, he's Michael Jackson, that was never going to happen. We were never going to lose him.
Absolutely.
And let's just talk about the best thing about him that people might not know, because we know that I loved personally, and I really, I wish I had met him because I was such a huge fan. And I saw him actually in New Orleans one time. I was living in New Orleans, and he was there, and I heard that Michael Jackson was there. And I heard the restaurant he was in, and I was like 18 years old, and I walked back to the bathroom just to pass the table, and I just glanced over for a second. I could hardly see him. I walked so fast to act like I was really just going to the bathroom that I didn't see him, so there was no point in walking past him. And then I stayed in the bathroom pretending to, like, how long would I wash my hands, how long, and then I walked back and I didn't even see him because I wanted to not look like I was looking for him.
Cute.
But I just was a huge fan. I thought he was, and I loved the music that he wrote, which was all about healing the world and being
Absolutely.